Wait, this is insane. I have receipts. And what I just found about Michael Jackson and Jeffrey Epstein just broke my brain. The internet is screaming that Michael was an Epstein guest, and I'm literally shaking because the timeline makes no sense. Bestie, sit down for this one. Twitter is losing it. TikTok detectives are stitching threads. And the comments are going feral with hashtag MJFiles trending #1. Can you believe this? Allegedly, there are leaked flight logs, secret party photos, and sources close to the situation whispering about private islands and NDAs. But wait, it gets worse. Someone dropped screenshots at 2:17 a.m., then deleted them 7 minutes later. Why delete unless you're hiding something? Or unless it's fake? The way I gasped. Not people rewriting history for clout. I started connecting the dots. I'm pulling court documents, cross-checking dates, and what I found at exactly 3:42 a.m. flipped the entire narrative upside down. Because if Michael was supposedly there in 2002, explain how he was publicly documented somewhere completely different that same week. I have the video timestamps, I have the press photos. And I have one detail nobody is talking about that changes everything. Keep watching, because what happens next will blow your mind. And the mainstream blogs are suddenly backtracking. Lawyers allegedly drafting statements, PR teams scrambling in Los Angeles, and insiders hinting at $1 million defamation showdown that could rewrite everything we thought we knew. Right now. But here's where it gets crazy. Before we get into the chaos exploding right now, let me give you context because it is crucial. Bestie, the history here is wild. Michael Jackson was not just a pop star. He was the blueprint. The way the world moved when he blinked? Unreal. From sold-out stadiums in Tokyo to screaming crowds in Sao Paulo, the power was unmatched. But at the same time, controversy followed him like a shadow. Allegations, lawsuits, tabloids, courtrooms, 1993, 2005, acquitted. Headlines everywhere. The media circus never stopped. And that matters because the internet right now is acting like context doesn't exist. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Epstein operated in an entirely different lane. Private jets, billionaires, politicians, academics, the elite. His name didn't become global outrage level until 2019 after that arrest in July and the federal charges that shook everything. Before that, he moved quietly in wealthy circles, allegedly hosting dinners in Manhattan townhouses and on that private island everyone now knows about. So here's where the conspiracy energy starts. People online are saying, well, they were both famous. They must have crossed paths. That's not evidence. That's assumption. And not the internet, running with assumptions like they're verified facts. Let's break this down. Michael's public schedule between 2000 and 2005 was heavily documented. Court appearances in Santa Maria, hospital visits in Los Angeles, public statements from his Neverland ranch, media appearances. You can literally track his movements week by week because paparazzi were glued to him 24/7. Meanwhile, Epstein's most notorious island gatherings allegedly involved specific guest lists that were later referenced in court filings and civil suits. Now here's where I started side-eyeing everything. A viral thread claimed Michael's name appeared on flight logs. I went digging. The logs that circulated publicly over the years included politicians, CEOs, academics, royalty. But screenshots floating yesterday, they look edited, font spacing inconsistent, metadata missing, and the timestamp in the corner cropped, the way I zoomed in like a TikTok detective. But wait, it gets worse. At exactly 11:48 p.m. last night, an account with 12 followers posted proof. 12 followers. Suddenly that tweet hits 200,000 likes in 3 hours. How? Who boosted that? Bots? Algorithm manipulation? This is giving coordinated narrative push. And then this happened. 2 major drama channels on YouTube uploaded nearly identical thumbnails within minutes of each other. A same red circle, same shocked emoji face, same headline format. Coincidence? Or were they fed the same tip? Insiders allegedly told a gossip blogger that old Hollywood connections are being re-examined. That phrase is intentionally vague. What connections? Who is saying this? Why now? Stick around because the timeline is where it gets messy. In 2002, Michael was publicly photographed in London in early March, then seen in New York mid-March during a business meeting regarding music rights. That meeting was covered by mainstream outlets at the time. If the alleged island visit happened during that same window, explain the overlap. Teleportation, secret cloning, be serious. And yet Twitter is screaming, he was there, open your eyes. Hashtag Island Files is climbing. The comments section is divided. Team believe the logs versus team show the receipts. I'm not here to defend blindly. I'm here to connect dots. Because here's something people forget. After 2005, Michael's legal battles and financial strain were very public. If there were secret million-dollar island trips, wouldn't that show up somewhere? Charter records, witness statements, civil filings, something concrete. Instead, what we have are recycled screenshots and anonymous claims. And then, plot twist number 47. A former assistant who worked in entertainment logistics posted a cryptic Instagram story. Not every name you see was ever on that plane. Then deleted it within 10 minutes. Why delete unless someone called you? The way my jaw dropped. Not someone hinting at fabrication. At 2:03 a.m., a legal analyst on TikTok broke down how flight logs can be misinterpreted, sometimes listing requested passengers, not confirmed travelers. That detail alone changes everything. But here's where it starts to feel strategic. Michael's estate has been relatively quiet this year. No major scandals. Catalogue value rising. Streaming numbers climbing. A biopic in development. And suddenly his name trends alongside Epstein. That's not random. That affects legacy, licensing, brand deals. Money is involved. A lot of money. And when money is involved, narratives get manufactured. So ask yourself, who benefits from tying Michael's name to this mess? Is it clout chasers, monetized outrage, or something bigger? Because as I kept digging, I found a date mismatch so glaring it almost feels intentional. And the person who originally amplified the claim? They have a history of posting manipulated, exclusive leaks. Why is no one talking about that? Why are major outlets hesitating to publish the claim while social media runs wild? Something isn't adding up. And just when I thought this was sloppy misinformation spiraling out of control, an anonymous email hit a journalist's inbox with an attachment labeled 2003_guest_manifest_final. Final, meaning there were drafts, meaning something was edited, meaning somebody is playing with fire. And what was inside that document is about to flip this entire situation upside down, because one name that should be there isn't. But here's where it gets crazy. Okay, deep breath. Because this is where everything explodes. So that anonymous document labeled 2003_guest_manifest_final? Yeah. It did not list Michael anywhere. Not first name, not last name, not alias. Nothing. And that alone should have shut the rumour down, right? Wrong. Because within hours, a second version started circulating. Version 2 suddenly had M. Jackson typed between two verified names. Bestie. M. Jackson? That could be anybody. But the internet did not care. Twitter went feral. It's him. We knew it. Expose everything. Hashtag MJ Island trended top 3 by 9:12 a.m. The way I gasped. But wait, it gets worse. I zoomed in on the document. The font alignment on M. Jackson sits slightly higher than the surrounding names. Kerning inconsistent, line spacing tighter. It looks pasted, and I'm not even a forensic expert. And then this happened. A digital forensics editor on TikTok posted a breakdown at 10:47 a.m., showing pixel variance around that specific line. He circled it in red, zoomed to 400%. You could literally see compression artifacts inconsistent with the rest of the page. The comments, "This is a setup. Someone planted that. Not them trying to frame him posthumously." Plot twist number 47. At 11:03 a.m., the original account that pushed version 2 suddenly went private. Why go private if you're confident? And then a major gossip page on Instagram posted, "Sources close to Epstein's former staff confirm Michael visited once in 2002. Once. Suddenly the narrative shifts. It's no longer repeated visits, it's just once. See how stories evolve? See how wording changes? Stick around because the timeline gets wild. If that alleged visit happened in April 2002, Michael was photographed April 23rd, leaving a Manhattan courthouse connected to business litigation. There are Getty images. There are archived press clips. Same week, he was reportedly rehearsing for a charity event in Los Angeles. Flights between those cities were documented. Paparazzi tracked him non-stop. So when exactly was this secret island getaway supposed to happen? Teleportation again? And here is the first major twist. A retired aviation worker who handled private charter logistics in Florida posted on a forum at 1:26 p.m. He claimed, allegedly, that sometimes high-profile names were added to manifests for security decoys, meaning their names appear, but they never boarded. Read that again. Security decoys. If true, that means a name on a list doesn't equal physical presence. The way my jaw dropped to the floor. Not people assuming paperwork equals proof. But here is where it gets messier. At 2:02 p.m., a podcast clip resurfaced where a former Epstein associate claimed big music legends visited social gatherings. No names, just vague phrasing. But internet detectives immediately stitched that clip with Michael concert footage. Context stripped. Narrative built. This is how misinformation snowballs. And then this happened. An entertainment attorney live-streamed a reaction saying, if someone knowingly inserted a false name into a legal exhibit, that's fraud. Fraud. That's criminal territory. That's million-dollar lawsuit territory. That's defamation territory. Michael's estate has powerful legal representation. They've sued before. They will sue again. If this is fabricated, whoever created version 2 could be staring at courtrooms, not comment sections. But here's the twist that made me sit straight up. At 3:18 p.m., a journalist who has covered Epstein cases for years tweeted, checked with 2 sources. No credible record placing Michael on any confirmed flight to the island. 2 sources, not TikTok rumors, real investigative contacts. And suddenly, silence from the loudest accounts. Why? Because if credible journalists can't verify it, the narrative weakens. But wait, it gets worse. At 4:07 p.m., screenshots started circulating of alleged DMs between a viral thread creator and someone claiming insider knowledge. The insider wrote, add the name. It will make people pay attention. Add the name. If those screenshots are real, that's intentional manipulation. Now we're not talking confusion. We're talking deliberate narrative engineering. Can you believe this? And here's another dot to connect. Michael's streaming numbers spiked 38% today. His catalogue climbed charts again. Controversy equals clicks. Clicks equal money. Somebody somewhere profits from attention. Even negative attention fuels algorithms. So is this smear? Is this clout? Is this monetized outrage? Or is it something even deeper? Because at 5:22 p.m., an anonymous tip hit a mid-tier blogger claiming a third document exists, one with handwritten annotations. Allegedly, someone circled multiple names and scribbled verified next to them. Guess whose name did not have that marking? Exactly. Now I need you to think. If someone truly wanted to bury truth, Why release a sloppy edited document? Why not something airtight? Something undeniable? Why risk pixel inconsistencies? Unless the goal isn't truth, unless the goal is chaos. Divide the audience, create outrage, let people fight. Team he was there versus team this is fake. Moral outrage generates engagement, engagement generates revenue, and here is the wildest detail. The account that first posted version 2 was created in February 2026. 0 previous posts. Profile photo generated by AI detection software. That screams burner. Burner accounts push narratives without accountability, are not someone manufacturing controversy from scratch. And right when it felt like the storm might die down, a former publicist from early 2000s Hollywood gave an interview hinting a lot of powerful figures socialized more than the public knows. Again, vague. Again, no names. But guess which name keeps getting inserted by the internet? This is giving agenda. This is giving distraction. And then, at 6:44 p.m., Michael's estate quietly issued a short statement. We are aware of fabricated materials circulating online and are reviewing legal options. Fabricated. That word is heavy. That word suggests action. That word suggests someone crossed a line. So now stakes are sky high. If the document is fake, someone committed reputational warfare against a deceased icon. If it's real and edited, that's tampering. Either scenario, messy, unreal, potentially career-ending for whoever pushed it. And just when I thought we reached peak chaos, a forensic document analyst posted a side-by-side comparison between version 1 and version 2. And there it was. A subtle shadow behind Jackson, not present anywhere else. Copy, paste, mic drop. But here's where it gets crazy. Y'all, I'm shaking, because what happens next is unhinged. After version 2 blew up, the chaos escalated into full-blown viral warfare. By 7:15 p.m., multiple threads on Twitter were claiming exclusive confirmation that Michael was on Epstein's private jet. Screenshots, allegedly leaked DMs, and pixel-analyzed images were circulating non-stop. The comments section? Insane. Fans screaming, crying emojis everywhere. Conspiracy theories colliding. Team believe versus team disbelieve. People tweeting screenshots of screenshots. It's literally a digital wildfire. But wait, it gets worse. At 7:42 p.m., a TikTok detective posted a video breaking down airline records that nobody had noticed. Dates, tail numbers, flight durations, all seemingly confirming that someone named Jackson traveled during the same week Michael was documented elsewhere. The way I gasped. This is giving timeline contradiction energy, and everybody is screaming. And then, this happened. A former Epstein pilot allegedly reached out anonymously to a media outlet saying, "Sometimes names were added for discretion. But I don't recall Michael Jackson ever boarding. Hold on." That statement alone throws every single viral post into question. The internet literally cannot handle it. Hashtag MJ, files exploded, trending #1 on Twitter and TikTok simultaneously. Fans are dissecting every frame of 2002 press footage, comparing outfits, hairlines, angles. The obsession is real. And then, plot twist #112. At 8:05 p.m., a private Instagram account with less than 50 followers posted a handwritten guest list, allegedly from 2002. The list is so messy, so old school, that people are calling it authentic vintage tea. But here's the kicker. Michael's name is circled in pencil with a note. Invite retracted. Invite retracted. Everyone is screaming in disbelief. What does that mean? Was he supposed to go and didn't? Was it a cover-up? Allegedly. And sources close to Epstein's staff confirmed deletions from original logs. ND as allegedly broken. And then this happens. A celebrity lawyer weighs in on YouTube saying, if a posthumous association is fabricated and spread online, civil liability is massive. Defamation damages can reach 7 figures. The way my jaw literally dropped. $1 million lawsuits, reputation destruction, legacy at stake. Meanwhile, social media engagement skyrockets. Views, likes, shares, viral. The algorithm loves this chaos. But wait, it gets worse. At 9:02 p.m., a former estate assistant of Michael allegedly leaked a voicemail clip to a blogger. In the clip, someone's voice says, "Don't let them use the name, it could ruin everything." Listeners went feral. Who was speaking? Management, legal team, insider. The vagueness is driving the internet wild. TikTok users piece together waveforms, cross-referencing public events. Conspiracy threads are exploding. And then, this happened. A fan account shared an archived Neverland visitor log from 2003. Michael's name appears, but not with Epstein. With other notable figures. The way the digital detectives flipped the narrative is iconic. Some people claim this proves he was never there. Others say it's planted misdirection. Fan reactions, screaming, crying, memes, all caps threads. Team believe versus team disbelieve escalating like a war. At 10:15 p.m., mainstream outlets start publishing cautious statements. Headlines like "Investigation ongoing" or "No confirmed evidence Michael was on Epstein flights" litter feeds. But social media doesn't care. Screenshots, DMs, and old flight manifests are going feral. Comments screaming "Justice for truth," "Expose the lies," and "Team Michael forever." The engagement algorithms are literally hyperdrive. And then plot twist number 197. A blogger shared a recently surfaced email, allegedly from Epstein's assistant in 2001. It lists planned guests for an event, socked with Michael's name typed in italics. But footnote, pending confirmation, do not finalize. Allegedly. This footnote fuels thousands of threads dissecting every letter. People are combing archives, cross-referencing diaries, interviews, press photos, and travel records. The chaos is beyond measure. But wait, it gets worse. By 11:30 p.m., a tip came in that a burner account posted a blurred scan of a signed check for a private flight, allegedly for Michael to visit Epstein's residence. Our fans screenshot every pixel. TikTok compilations explode. Twitter threads go hundreds of replies deep. People screaming in disbelief. Is this authentic? Forged? A viral trap? Nobody knows. Every expert, every analyst, every fan detective is spinning their wheels. And then this happens. A former assistant from Neverland allegedly confirms in a podcast he never boarded, the logs were misused. Clash. Immediate counter-narratives erupt. Meme wars, fan debates, our celebrity drama channels breaking down the timeline. And all of it, yes, monetized chaos for views. The algorithm is loving it. Stick around because here's the second major twist. At midnight, the original document creator posts a cryptic tweet. Some truths are too dangerous to reveal. You'll see soon. Just that. No context. No links. Everyone is losing it. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. The platforms are exploding with speculation. Comment sections screaming, crying, jaw-dropping emojis everywhere. And then it gets even crazier. A digital investigator posts side-by-side analysis of flight manifests, showing what appears to be an edited version of one log, name inserted, metadata altered. Allegedly. And if true, that's deliberate fraud. Legal consequences looming. Fans are creating timelines, highlighting inconsistencies, and sharing receipts. The drama is unreal. And just when you thought the storm peaked, insiders allegedly claim that Epstein's private logs had multiple redactions. Michael's name never officially appeared. All prior evidence is now under suspicion. Yet the internet continues screaming, he was there. This is the biggest scandal ever. View counts climbing into millions. Engagement through the roof. This is breaking the internet. And right here, the narrative splits. One side screaming conspiracy, one side screaming misinformation. Or everyone debating, everyone uploading, everyone speculating. Allegedly, PR teams are now monitoring every single post. Lawyers ready to strike. Reputation and legacy hanging by a thread. But here's where it gets crazy. Because just as the night hits 1 a.m., a whistleblower emails a screenshot showing a calendar invite from 2002 with Michael's name. But wait, a scribbled note. Cancelled. Allegedly. Cancelled. Not attended. And the internet? Freaking out. What happens next will literally shock you. Y'all, I'm shaking because the fallout from this drama is next level insane. By early morning, social media is a literal war zone. Fans are crying, screaming, and tweeting every single theory. The comments section? Feral. Twitter threads hundreds of replies long. TikTok compilations exploding with every single screenshot, every alleged DM, every edited flight log. People are obsessed. Hashtag MJ Island trending worldwide. But wait, it gets worse. And mainstream media starts picking up the chaos cautiously. Headlines like, "Investigation ongoing after viral claims," and "No verified evidence Michael Jackson was on Epstein flight," appear everywhere. But social media refuses to calm down. Every new headline sparks more debate. This proves nothing. Why is everyone ignoring receipts? Team Michael or Team Truth? The moral outrage is real. People are taking sides hard. And then, this happened. By mid-morning, Sheechan's celebrity drama channels are uploading breakdown videos. Multiple videos use flashy thumbnails, red circles, and screaming emojis, dissecting flight logs, documents, and alleged insider claims. Views are climbing into millions. Monetized engagement is through the roof. The algorithm loves this drama. Everyone wants in. Everyone wants receipts. Everyone wants answers. Fans start comparing this to past iconic celebrity scandals. It's like 2005 all over again. Remember when every rumor could end careers? This is unreal. Some people are tweeting, cancel culture level, max. Allegedly, PR teams and lawyers are now monitoring every post, preparing statements, and tracking accounts spreading unverified claims. The stakes are sky high. Reputation, legacy, money, all hanging in the balance. Plot twist number 68. By afternoon, new screenshots surface showing alleged internal emails between Epstein's staff. Michael's name is mentioned, but in a cancelled context. That tiny detail sends the internet into meltdown. Fans screaming, "Why cancel? What were they hiding?" We deserve answers. The chaos is unhinged. TikTok and Twitter detectives start overlaying timelines, travel records, and event schedules. They are piecing together every shred of alleged proof. And then, this happens. Some fans start calling out channels and accounts for spreading misinformation. Others double down. "You're defending lies. This is legacy destruction." Memes, compilations, commentary, all viral. Every new post sparks more outrage. Engagement keeps climbing. $1 million lawsuit speculation enters threads. People tweeting screenshots of the estate's legal notices. Allegedly, attorneys have warned multiple social media accounts to remove false claims. But wait, it gets worse. By evening, celebrities and insiders begin commenting. One musician posts cryptic Instagram stories hinting at historical knowledge of Epstein's guest lists. Another posts a video saying, "Some things the public can't know." Allegedly, insiders confirm they've been asked not to speak publicly. NDEs, threats, legal pressure, the stakes are messy. Fans respond with all caps outrage, speculation, and thousands of screenshots, all circulating in a wildfire of digital chaos. And then, the emotional fallout hits personal levels. And fans express heartbreak over the possibility of Michael being associated with Epstein. Some are defending him fiercely. Others question every rumor. Emotional videos trend on TikTok. Crying, screaming, shouting, "We just want the truth." View counts climbing into millions. Engagement is insane. Comment sections are wars between Team Believe and Team Disbelieve. People are physically reacting, jaw dropped, screaming, shaking. The energy online is unmatched. Meanwhile, on analytics show streaming numbers for Michael's music spiraling up. Every controversy, every rumor, every viral post drives attention. His estate watching quietly, likely analyzing data, planning responses. The narrative now affects both legacy and revenue streams. Allegedly, brand deals, documentaries, and biopic projects are under review. One misstep could change everything. And then this happens. A leaked recording allegedly surfaces from a former Epstein assistant. In it, someone mentions a list of invites never confirmed. Michael's name is whispered but immediately cut off. Fans dissect every second of audio. The speculation goes wild. Twitter threads explode. TikTok compilations dissect waveform patterns. Memes explode with captions like, "Cancelled invite confirmed? Legacy in danger?" People are screaming, "This is unreal." And the public reaction intensifies. Allegedly, some journalists received threats for investigating the story. Social media users escalate. Some fans organize polls. Do you believe Michael was on Epstein's private flights? Yes/no. Thousands of votes pouring in within minutes. The engagement is uncontainable. The drama is everywhere. Hashtags trending globally. Everyone commenting. Everyone speculating. By nightfall, the emotional intensity is through the roof. Streams of TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube breakdowns, and Twitter threads all colliding. People literally cannot stop talking about this. Memes, receipts, conspiracy theories, exploding everywhere. Jaw-dropping reactions, disbelief, moral outrage, and fan arguments dominate every feed. The stakes are clear. Reputation, legacy, truth, money, and public perception, all hanging in the balance. And just when you thought the public chaos might die down, insiders allegedly hint at a second set of documents surfacing soon, one that could rewrite everything again. That tiny teaser sends the internet into a frenzy. Our fans screaming in disbelief, comment sections exploding, Twitter is on fire, TikTok detectives already combing the digital rubble. The suspense is unbearable. But here's where it gets crazy, because everything the internet thinks it knows could be reversed in hours. What these new documents reveal will shock you, and the story is far from over. Hold on, because what I just uncovered literally breaks the entire narrative. By 2 a.m., a new anonymous leak surfaced. A scanned, handwritten document allegedly from 2002, previously unseen, claiming to list guests for a private event. And the moment I opened it, my jaw dropped. Michael's name appears, but not as an attendee. Next to it in scribbled red ink. Declined. Security advised. Bestie, sit down for this one. This changes everything. The versions circulating online that said he attended? Completely misleading. Fabricated. Allegedly. TikTok detectives, Twitter sleuths, and drama channels instantly went feral. Dissecting every line, comparing previous logs and screaming, "This clears him! Legacy saved! Fraud confirmed!" But wait, it gets worse. At 3:15 a.m., an insider from early Hollywood allegedly confirmed to a journalist, yes, the initial viral logs were manipulated to generate outrage. Some accounts even admitted it was a deliberate stunt. The way my brain exploded reading that. Not only was Michael's name misused, but the intent behind it. Chaotic. Agenda-driven. In monetized engagement on steroids, and all the screenshots of screenshots and viral threads, potentially orchestrated. And then, this happened. A celebrity lawyer posted a cryptic statement. "We are reviewing potential legal action for dissemination of manipulated documents." Translation: Million-dollar lawsuits incoming, reputation management intensifying, PR teams scrambling, ND as being dusted off. The internet still screaming. Social media has lost its mind. Hashtags #MJ Files. Our hashtag Island Scandal. Hashtag receipts trending everywhere. Everyone picking sides. Everyone dropping fire if they saw the manipulation coming. Plot twist number 203. At 3:47 a.m., a whistleblower allegedly leaked a voicemail clip. Someone says, "Do not circulate any further. Delete all copies." Literally, the internet cannot handle the suspense. Every drama channel paused, thinking, do we post or do we hold? Engagement spikes. Comments go feral. Though who is controlling this? What are they hiding? We need receipts. The energy is unreal. And then it gets even crazier. I discovered a timeline mismatch. The flight logs, the event invitations, the previous viral screenshots, they all claim the event occurred in March 2002. But archived press photos show Michael in Los Angeles for rehearsals that entire week. Every credible source, every verified timeline confirms he could not have been there, not even hypothetically. Teleportation? Not a thing. And yet the manipulated documents tried to convince the world otherwise. The audacity. And then this hits the fan. At 4:22 a.m., screenshots of private DMs from the anonymous account that circulated version 2 leak. Allegedly, the DM says, "Adding his name will get views, don't worry, nobody can verify." Connections, intent, manipulation. Social media explodes. Fans screaming, people crying, debate turning into full-on moral outrage. Everyone sharing screenshots, are making compilations, dissecting timestamps. TikTok detectives analyzing pixel patterns, Twitter threads hundreds deep, meme wars, jaw-dropped reactions everywhere. But wait, it gets worse. At 5 a.m., a secondary insider allegedly confirms the red ink note on the handwritten guest list was original, never forged. Michael declined. Security concerns. Nothing more. People screaming in disbelief. The manipulated logs now completely exposed. Team Michael rejoicing. Or Team Conspiracy claiming cover-up. The chaos? Unreal! The way my heart is racing. And just when the internet thinks it's over, new info drops. Allegedly, an anonymous source claims there's a third secret log that could clarify everything, or make it even more explosive. The internet losing it. TikTok compilations immediately trending. YouTube breakdowns uploading simultaneously. Comment sections screaming. Engagement at all-time high. Everyone guessing. Everyone panicking. Everyone obsessed. And here's where the cliffhanger hits. This third log allegedly includes names, timestamps, and annotations that could definitively prove who attended and who didn't. If authentic, it could exonerate Michael completely. If tampered, it could create an even bigger scandal than anything we've seen. And right now, only a handful of people have access. Lawyers, PR teams, and insiders allegedly holding the key. Everyone else? Waiting, screaming, crying, clawing for answers. Bestie, and sit down again because this is the last jaw-dropper before the next chaos unfolds. Allegedly, someone is planning to release it within 24 hours. The stakes? Legacy, millions in legal implications, and global attention like we've never seen. Social media algorithms are literally salivating. Every fan, every detective, every drama channel is poised for it. And here's the kicker. What happens when that third log drops will shock the world. Who is telling the truth? Who is manipulating narratives? Who benefits? The answers are coming, but not yet. Right now, the suspense is so thick you can feel it in every timeline, every comment section, every TikTok reaction. But here's where it gets crazy. Because the next revelation? It might change everything we thought we knew about Michael, Epstein, and the manipulation of the internet itself. The public, the estate, the media, everyone is on edge. And I have a feeling the next 24 hours will be legendary. Y'all, I'm shaking. Because if you thought the last twists were insane, what's coming next is going to literally break the internet. This is developing, and you do not want to miss a single second. The third log, the secret handwritten annotations, the insider leaks, they are all about to drop, and when they do, chaos is going to reach a whole new level. Bestie, you need to be ready. Smash that subscribe button because I'm covering every single update as it happens. Notifications on. Turn them on. I mean it. Every leaked document, every insider tip, every screenshot that surfaces will be analysed immediately. No delays, no second-hand info. This is your front row seat to a story that's shaking legacy, law, and the entire celebrity world. Follow me on Instagram for exclusive updates. I'm posting screenshots, clips, and timeline breakdowns that you won't see anywhere else. The comments are going to be feral, and I want you in the discussion. Team Michael or Team Conspiracy? Comment below. Or drop a fire if you think the leaked logs are real. Share this before it gets deleted, because some of these posts might vanish in minutes. Allegedly. Check the community tab right now. I've already uploaded preliminary evidence, screenshots, and a breakdown of the manipulated logs. Stick with me because when that third secret log surfaces, we are going to dissect it frame by frame, annotation by annotation. Every jaw-dropping twist will be explained. Every manipulated pixel will be exposed. Part 2 of this saga drops in the next update with the most insane revelations yet. Trust me, you won't believe the connections, the receipts, and the timeline inconsistencies coming your way. We are about to uncover who really benefits from the chaos, what was fabricated, and what might destroy or save a legacy forever. So buckle up, keep your eyes on every platform, and stay engaged. This isn't just celebrity drama, it's legacy warfare, and you're witnessing it live. Remember, what you see, or what you share, what you analyze matters. The next 24 hours are going to be legendary. Stay tuned because the third log will shock you, and the internet is about to explode.